Something not as sweet. Road construction season around Portland. It's going to be one of the busiest seasons for construction projects in a decade. We have Kimberly Dinwiddie with ODOT joining us in the studio with a closer look at this. So, Kimberly, obviously nobody likes the delays the construction causes, but it's good in the end when we get updated roads and things. So it's not all bad news.
We are investing in your roads. We want to keep them functioning and safe for another several decades.
So the headline on the news I felt this morning was most construction projects in a decade. So my question is, did the budget somehow get bigger, or there's more of a need, or how did we reach the busiest upcoming summer? Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of things going on. First of all, a lot of these pieces of infrastructure haven't been repaired in about 50 years. Or they were built about 50 years ago, excuse me, and some of them haven't been repaired in nearly 30. So it's time, but also in 2019 and 2020, we're going to continue to see more construction, so we're staging it so when we have construction happening this year, we don't have detour routes closed because that work will be happening in 2019. We'll have ramps to the Fremont Bridge closed in 2020. We're going to have the northbound span of the Interstate Bridge closed.
Is there a hot spot for this summer in terms of that's going to be the biggest construction mess or certainly project going on?
We're seeing construction all over the region, but right now, that map right there can show you where a lot of the construction hotspots are going to be. One of the major closures, though, is happening at the bridges that connect Interstate 84 to Interstate 5.
That's a problem.
That is a huge problem.
Are we talking full closure or one lane getting through? I mean, what?
Full closures of each ramp.
During the day?
During the day, 24 hours a day. For up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I know it has to be done, and quite frankly, we've been asking for this as taxpayers, right? Let's get this done,
The last time we replaced the concrete in that area was 1995. The bridges were built in 64. Travelers are going to see 18-hour delays that last for 18 hours per weekday. From 5 a.m. till 11 o'clock at night when the westbound ramps are closed.
18 hours.
No, you won't, but we're expecting backups. No, but from 5 a.m. till 11 p.m., you're going to see worse than a morning commute like gridlock.
Now, we want to know, selfishly.
This is my passion, Kimberly.
The Interstate Bridge, Kimberly.
Yes. So in 2020, we're replacing what's called a trunnion. So it's like an axle in the wheel assembly that lifts and lowers the bridge. And there's a crack in it, in this trunnion. Now, the bridge is safe right now.
Thanks for adding that.
Yes, the bridge is safe. However, we do need to replace this wheel. And so 2 weeks in September of 2020, the northbound span of the Interstate Bridge will be closed.
So we have a couple years before we need to stress about that.
We have a couple of years to stress about it, but what's happening this summer will be just as stressful, as we're going to expect delays as far east as Troutdale, as far north on 205 as the Glenn Jackson Bridge, and as far south as the Sunnyside area.
When does all this start?
Starting after the 4th of July. So through July and August, expect to see those ramps that connect I-84.
It's okay, I'll be on maternity leave.
To
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, there you go.
You have to drive.
And the last bit, we actually had a story on the news this morning, people going out into the Columbia River Gorge and thinking, oh my gosh, this is still closed. And we know part of the historic highway is still closed. Are we looking for a full opening this summer, or we simply don't know yet?
We simply don't know when we will open the historic Columbia River Highway. It's still closed from Bridal Veil to Ainsworth due to the effects of the Eagle Creek fire. We're still having a lot of debris coming down. In fact, our crews removed about 1,000 cubic yards of rock and dirt that has fallen from the slopes along the highway. That's about 300 truckloads. So it's still unsafe.
Well, as much grief as we give you for construction, we appreciate all the work. Your crews work extremely hard. So Kimberly Dinwiddie with ODOT, thank you so much.
Thank you.